YouTube, what's going on? It's your girl Telly. Welcome back to TelliVision87. Let's get into it. SWV Xscape, the Queens of R&B, episode 2. Now, this episode starts off with a bang. Picks up right where it left off last time with Tamika going off on Tasha and her mom about, allegedly, everything is allegedly funds being stolen. She accused Tasha and Rocky of stealing her money, said that the mama knew about it and didn't do anything about it. And even in the confessional, the producers were asking Tamika, like, was your mom upset about you putting this out on TV? Yes, the mama was upset. And Tamika even goes on to say that the mom, that her mom was saying, well, you don't know what she may have needed the money for. You don't know what she was going through. And Tamika was like, well, my oldest daughter was in college and I was pregnant with my youngest. I believe she kept saying Armani. I believe that's her youngest. And you don't think that she needed $30,000? That's a lot of money. Okay. That is a lot of money. Whether you thought Tasha needed it or not, it was not her money to be had. So they go through that, and all Miss Gloria does is say, get the cameras off, cut the cameras off, get out of my house. That's all she's doing. And she even, when Tamika and her daughter Ocean, they get ready to go because Tamika is just so heated. She don't want to, get too out of hand. She try to go. Miss Gloria come to the window, we just talk to your mom and help her understand it. And see, they're calm and they trying to make Tamika look like she is crazy. And Tamika says she's been going through this her whole life. Oh, my life. She's been going through this her entire life. And she's tired of the BS. She's tired of it. And she is crying, like the tears is just coming down. So, like I said, this is not fake. Tamika is telling the truth 1000%. She is not lying. Even throughout this whole episode, she was crying. She's been crying like it seemed every 3 or 4 scenes. Tamika is upset. She is crying. Her feelings are hurt. Ain't nobody finna be doing all this makeup, make-believe crying. So, and then even Tasha in her confessional was like, oh, well, my sister has a tendency to lie. But it's like, why, I could understand some people would lie about things, certain things, but if there's proof, I could see if there was no proof, and this is just a wild accusation, but Tamika has proof that the checks did not go to her. They went to Tasha and her husband, allegedly. I wasn't there. This is all alleged. And it's just heartbreaking to see. So after that scene, we get Tasha and Rocky talking about everything that happened from the night before. And it's just a mess. So forgive me if I skip a scene or two. I'm trying to go off top. I don't have my notes in front of me right now, but I just wanted to get this video out for you guys. So after that, you get like 2 people, kind of discussing the same thing. So we get Tamika, we get Candy, and we get Tiny talking about everything from last night, from the fight at the house. So Tamika is breaking everything down. This is what happened, blah, 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 blah. She starts crying again. And Candy and Tina's like, oh, Lord, Tamika, don't cry, don't cry. And Tamika's just like, that's not me. That's not who I am. And she plays a message that her mom left, which was also heartbreaking. The mom is basically saying, you need to learn how to humble yourself. You're not gonna, listen to what I got to say, or you gonna dog your sister out. And if you say something again, that's crazy, that's foul, I'm gonna come over there and whip your ass. That's basically what she said in the voicemail. And Candy and Tiny's looking at her like your mama is like really, really tripping. So they feel bad. You know, they don't want to see her hurt like that, but at the same time are glad that she's finally starting to speak up for herself and get out there on her own instead of always taking up for her sister, you know, to a fault. So they have that discussion. And then we see, like, in between all of this drama with Xscape, we see SWV with their families, and everything is like a complete 180. So we see Taj with her son, who is in a senior year of high school, and her husband Eddie. You know, Taj is coming home, everybody's sitting there chilling, and they're basically going back to how they all came to the group and how their life changed, after, you know, SWV, you know, took that break for a while. So they all go through their spiel. Then we see Lily with her sister talking about how, you know, how her parents unfortunately, you know, passed away when they were at a pretty young age. So her and her sisters, you know, they rely on each other. And Lily was talking about how she, you know, she got pregnant at 15, and her youngest child, she would leave with the mom and go to the studio with the girls to record until, you know, she was able to, you know, kind of like take care of herself and her daughter. She said the first thing that she bought was a big king size mattress, because growing up, she always had to share, and she wanted something, you know, comfortable for her own that wasn't a hand-me-down or whatever. So that was something big that she did. Now, Coco, you see Coco with her son, freaking twins, and Taj's son, Eric, twins. Like, it is uncanny. So they're talking with Coco's mom. They all at the house. Coco is telling a story about, you know, her sons. The oldest son is an emo rapper. He popping on social media. He got over 1 million followers. The youngest son originally wanted to be a dentist, but is now kind of like leading towards the music industry. And Coco and, you know, her mom are a little bit hesitant just because of how shady the music industry can be, and they don't necessarily want him to go that way. So, but as long as he, you know, finds something that he really, really wants to do and is happy, then I guess that's the end all of it. But, you know, they're just a little bit like, oh gosh, you know, he wants to do music. But, the young man, he can sing, okay? He was at Versus. If y'all remember that, he came out and sang a song with Coco. That was really cute. So Coco was saying that her mom, you know, in the church was not feeling that secular music. So she had to hide the fact that she was singing, you know, R&B until, you know, it was about time to get out there and get, you know, to the world. And Coco was like, oh, look, it's not gospel, it's R&B. So she said her mom came around eventually when them checks started rolling in, and she was able to, you know, buy her a car and other things with that money. But she's still like, to this day, you can tell, you know what I'm saying, she is in the church and taught her how to sing, and used to sing with Luther Vandross like way back in the day, and she's a singer. So that was cool to see like their backstory. So after we see SWV's spiel, we have, and this is why I love Taj. Like, Taj is so dope to me because she meets up with Tamika. They're gonna just sit, you know, and just talk about everything that's been going on. And again, Tamika starts crying. She is upset, you know, and Taj gives her like this big hug and is like, you know, come here, it's gonna be okay. But I want you to work it out eventually with your mom and sister, but right now you have to focus on you, and you have to get your mind right, and, you know, your energy centered and everything. And I thought that was really, really cool of Ty. She's like big sis. I love just like her aura and her attitude. Like she always like super chill. So it's just a lot. So the 4 members of Xscape, they gotta meet up, because if the Scott sisters are not on the same page, it's gonna pretty much just drag on, and just the whole vibe of the group is really, really messed up now that those two really, really aren't speaking. Because Tasha and Candy ain't never really seen eye to eye, and Tiny's just like neutral. But if Tamika and Tasha are not on the same page, it makes a difficult situation worse. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this car, because this car is sounding funny right now. So it makes a difficult situation worse. So what we have is no, because now it's too much noise. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. My bad. So we got a difficult situation worse. So they all meet up at Tiny's house. What are we gonna do, y'all? Should we just... They not even talking about personal. They just talking about business. Are we gonna get new management? I think we should get new management that everybody agrees on, because their current manager was cool with Tasha and Rocky, but everybody wasn't on the same page. So they want to get new management. They looking at Tasha. Tasha just sitting over there, just like not, you know, they're asking her like, how do you feel about this overall in general? She's like, I'm trying to hear everybody out. But Tiny was like, well, what do you think, like, in general? Are we going in the right direction? Do you have any suggestions? I gotta pray on it, you know, but I don't want to do anything until, you know, I talk with my sister. So Tamika was like, okay, I'm here right now. We here. Let's just talk about it. No. Tasha don't want to do that. She wants to have a separate conversation. So before Xscape can even get to business matters, they got to have a talk with each other, Tasha and Tamika. So they don't really get anything accomplished. Tasha walks out. She does the most talking to Tiny. Now, if she could just say what she got to say in the house, instead of going to, you know, Tiny and saying everything, that's the most we done heard Tasha talk. Really, she really tight-lipped for the most part. If we can get that, then maybe we could go somewhere. But Tasha is always looking like she don't want to be there. She ain't got nothing to say, but she got a whole lot to say to her husband, and she got a whole lot to say in her confessionals. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So after that, nothing gets resolved. We see Candy then meets with Candy meets with well, I believe before this, we have Tasha meeting, you know, with her husband, whatever. They chilling and basically just talking about how it's upsetting, that she don't understand why why Tamika is saying these things. Rocky is like, why my name getting thrown in it? Why would she accuse me of doing something, you know, us of doing something like this? Blah, 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 blah. So he's not happy. That's basically the gist of that scene. So back over to Candy has to go meet. She's meeting up at Candy Coated factory, the Candy Factory. It's Todd there. It's the DJ A1 is there, and her producer. She plays a little snippet of her song. Candy gonna get that cross promotion in now, okay? Little snippet of her song. It's a cute little bop. So they get to talking, and Todd is like, I just believe that Tasha is resentful towards you because the career that you have, maybe she feels like she should have had that career, but because her solo album never took off. You know, the first time it just went, you know, it didn't go how she thought it should have gone. So maybe she resents you for that. And I would agree. I could agree on that. So A1 is like, all right, we gonna get this done. We gonna try to get that done. And we waiting for Tasha to pray. A1 is like the comedic relief. So after that, we have Tasha, who is once again trying to shop her, trying to get a record deal. She's going to, I believe it's Motown, another division of Motown. She's trying to go and talk with the managers there, the people in charge who can make things happen. She goes there. The other girls have no idea. And that's what I didn't like in that meeting. They were asking her questions like, well, are you going to do your solo? Or are you going to be with Xscape? And Tasha's like, I don't really know if I even want to be with Xscape at this point, but it's something that I'm gonna have to really sit down and think about, yada yada yada. Tasha can sing. It's not a question of if Tasha can sing. She's got the talent. It's her attitude and her spirit that is just making it really, really difficult for her to progress. And it's like, Tasha, if you think you're gonna get any solo work, like, based off of this show, it's not putting you in the best light. You're looking like a complete, you know, jerk. Really, it's not helping your image at all, like, at all. So she was telling them, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And the guy was like, well, you know, do the ladies even know that you're here? And Tasha's like, no. And Rocky looks over like, huh, what? I thought you told them. And now, Rocky, now you know good and daggone well, you knew that Tasha did not tell the rest of the ladies. And according to Candy, she ain't even got their phone number. Nobody has each other's phone numbers, has Tasha's phone number except for Tiny. Go watch Candy speak on it when she really breaks everything down. Go watch Candy speak on it on her YouTube, and go watch Tamika's the real Tamika Scott on YouTube. Go watch that video she posted Friday where she broke down everything, okay? Because they breaking it all the way down. So yeah, and that's the thing. So it, like I said, it's no question of if Tasha's talented. It's that ego and that attitude and that spirit that I don't want to say evil, but the spirit ain't right. I won't be calling people evil, but something is off. And until she get that right, then she'll really be able to kind of take off, you know. But I mean, can we get Iyanla out of retirement? Like, I thought Braxton Family Values was bad when, you know, when everybody was fighting with Tamar and this, that, and the third. I thought that was bad. But Tamika and Latasha, baby, they got it beat. So somebody call Iyanla and Miss Gloria. And Miss Gloria, they got it beat. If somebody get Miss Iyanla out of retirement so we can help fix it. So we can help fix it, because they really, really, really need help. And Tasha needs to do stuff without Rocky. And I saw somebody left a comment that said, possibly, allegedly, that maybe Tasha didn't know that Rocky took the money, allegedly, but because that's her husband, she just had to go along with it. That is a very plausible, you know, allegedly, you know, but it's something. And then when Tasha was in one of them confessionals, Rocky came up in her ear. The microphone didn't pick it up, but he was telling her something. He was like instructing her how to get through the rest of the interview. But it's like, y'all know we can see you, right? Like, you're on camera. So even though we can't hear what you're saying, we can see that something is a little off. So whatever is going on between them two, there's gonna be some more stuff to come out, because I almost feel like Tasha is just kind of like this. We never really see her relax. We always see her super tense. And it could be because of her husband. We have no idea. You know, we don't know what it could be, but I just feel like it's a whole lot more to this story that we just do not know, but eventually we are going to find out. So let me know what y'all think of the episode. Drop your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. It's your girl Telly, TelliVision87 is the channel. I'll be back with another review for you guys soon. All right, until then, peace.